good evening, and good evening, and welcome to the Club Gigi podcast, where uh, over here, we're speaking about empowerment, motivation, and I want to say thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for being a part of my platform. Thank you so much for being a part of what I'm doing. To all my listeners and my supporters, I want to say a blessed good evening tonight. It is Empowerment Evening again on the Club Gigi podcast. Listen, I want you to invite someone to be a part of this discussion tonight. I want to ask you to keep tapping on the stream for those on the screen. Sorry, for those who are on TikTok. I am encouraging you to invite someone and share this live and encourage someone to come over. And tonight, as I said, I want to talk to you about living with dialysis, living as a dialysis patient. Tonight is a very powerful night for me because this is my lines. This is where this is how I live my life and live my life, my dream, and everything you can think about as a patient. I know I would have said so many times to persons about fighting a chronic illness, fighting so much when it comes to living with kidney disease. So tonight I want to tell you a little bit more about myself because, of course, I am a testament of a person that lives with kidney disease. A lot of persons will always say to me, it's like, you don't have kidney disease. Yes, I am a dialysis patient. And tonight, I really want, if there's someone out there that you know that is living as a dialysis patient and is struggling with this chronic illness, I want to encourage that person and to let you understand you're not alone. You have persons who are living with this chronic illness. I'm inviting you guys to please tap on the screen. As once you tap on the screen, you're going to have more persons coming in because I want to empower somebody here tonight. All right. So, of course, I am a dialysis patient. I live I live with a chronic illness for the past, this is my ninth year on dialysis. I would have faced a lot of challenges. I would have faced a lot of hardship, a lot of setbacks because of course when you have a plan for your life and what you want to do and how you want to go about doing it, and sometimes it takes a lot out of you when these things come to stop you. But tonight, after I'm finished telling you here, you know I can tell you for sure, after I'm finished with telling you my story and me living with kidney disease, a chronic illness that sets you back in life, that puts you so much 10 times back from where you came from or what you expected and where you expected to be. All right? So I want to tell you a little bit more about, of course, as I said, I would have introduced myself many times to you and let you know that, of course, I am Guyanese. I was born in Guyana, moved to the US, um, 12 years. I'll almost know this. Wow, this is the month that I am, and I moved to the US. So it's about 11, let's see, 11 years since I moved to the US. And I moved here and I was fine. Everything was going great with me. I was working, doing my thing, moving about, have a job, and everything was going fine with me. Not until one day my life took a drastic turn. And that turn and that change came from the time I became ill and I ended up in the hospital. Wow, why did you end up in the hospital? Because I was told I have a kidney disease, kidney failure. So, dealing with all of that, making decisions, how am I going to do all I have to do, you know, moving on my life, how am I going to work, How am I going to do all that I'm doing? But you know what? I still did not let those things stop me. I continued to push myself. You know, from the time the doctors came to me and said to me, you know, you, your kidneys are not functioning the way it's supposed to function. But because of that, I said to myself, despite of everything, I will not give up. I will not throw in the towel. I will still continue. So from 2016 to now, I've been doing dialysis for the past 9 years. Actually, in August, it's going to be complete 9 years. I sit on a dialysis machine for 3 hours, 3 times a week. It was really bad. We had a lot of difficulties, lost my job, lost finances, don't have, the finances to do the necessary things that I wanted to do. And as I said, it was a great setback. And tonight I want to talk to persons who, if you've never dealt with kidney failure or someone that has kidney failure, it is a difficult task. Not everyone will understand. It's a difficult task. It's a difficult road, and we all need a support system. Once you're a person that you're on dialysis, it's a difficult task. It's a difficult road. You need a support system. You need persons to stand with you. You need people who will able to support you, stand with you financially. And at that time, I found it really hard, having to deal with that, with kidney disease, and not having a job, not having finances, because right there now, everything just went, down and downhill from there. I'm saying this to say to somebody, for you who may not be struggling with kidney disease, I want you to understand you may have life a little easier for persons who are living with a chronic illness such as kidney disease, where it takes up so much time when you have to go to dialysis 3 times a week. Uh, I usually go for the first shift, which is at 7:30. I go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And it takes up so much time from me. But you know what? Even though I sit on that machine doing my dialysis, I still find time to do so much. I still find time to empower persons. I still find time to support persons. I still find time to tell persons that, listen, it doesn't matter what, you can still make it. Listen, for a couple of years, I went downhill, rock bottom. No home, no food, no job, no money, can't pay my bills. And you're just sitting on a machine, on a dialysis machine 3 times a week, trying to cleanse your blood and to stay alive. Why have I done that? Why did I continue to persist and go on doing something like that? You know why? Because I know there's hope. I know that I was born for something great. I know that I was born for something powerful. I know that I was born to help to save the lives of so many people and to give them hope. My life is a testament. My life is a testament for so many persons out there who are struggling and juggling. I remember many days I cried myself to sleep. I remember many days like I look up to the sky, it's like, how am I gonna make it? But I'm here to tell somebody. I'm here to tell whoever it is tonight that you feel like you want to give up. There are days where I felt like I wanted to just throw in the towel, and I just, just not do it no more. But then every time I remember that persons out there, that people who are living out there and waiting on me to come to tell them how I did it. And you know what? I'm so happy that I went through that struggle, because it would have taught me so, so much. I want to tell you a little bit about my struggles that I had. The struggles were so real that I wanted to just give up and throw in the towel. The struggles were so real that I wanted to just tell myself, I don't want to do this anymore. You got to remember that you always have to wake up every morning and fighting to live. As a dialysis patient, you have to wake up and live. All you think about is that, yes, I'm here one more day and I'm here to live. And I'm happy that I did it. I want to say also a couple of years ago, it's like probably at like the third year into me doing dialysis, I I had struggles where I wanted to die. I didn't want to live anymore. I didn't want to just be a part of this world anymore because I'm saying to myself, this is not my portion. This is not my portion. I'm not supposed to be here struggling, trying to live and, doing all that I'm doing. But at the end of the day, God wanted me here to empower persons. God wanted me here to tell them that He is God and He can do it. And in probably the third year into me doing dialysis, I was tired. I was drained. I was tired. I was frustrated. I was I didn't want to do it anymore. And for those who may not know what is dialysis, what is kidney failure, where the kidneys that does the filtering of the blood is not functioning the way it's supposed to. And if you don't go to do dialysis, you can die. You can have fluid take over your lungs. The toxin in your body can kill you. And and for days, if you don't go to dialysis, eventually you can die. And today I want to say to you that I was at that stage where I wanted to hide myself away and never, ever go back to dialysis because I was tired. I was tired being stuck with two needles in my hand, sitting on a dialysis machine for 3 hours and just not, I feel like as if I'm just wasting time. But you know what? God had a plan and He has a plan for each and every one of you out there, whoever it is out there that is feeling as if you are struggling in living and you have no purpose. You got purpose. You got purpose. God would have created you with a purpose. And because you got purpose, you will not die and you will not succumb in the pain. All right? Listen, let me tell you this. That year, that particular year, I wanted to stay away from dialysis, hide myself away, tuck myself away, and let no one find me, and let the toxin build up in my blood. Let the fluid, I would have drank so much of fluid and water. And once you don't go to get off that water, it's going to surround your heart and you're going to get a heart attack. That was my plan. I wanted to do it because I was tired of juggling it alone. I was tired going through the pain of having to juggle doing dialysis and you have to pay your bills. But you know what? I am so grateful that I did it. I am so grateful that I did not give up. I am so grateful that I did not throw in the towel, but I made it to where I am today. And I continue to fight and fight and fight with everything I have inside of me. I reached deep down on the inside and I pulled out. Every time my fluid level went down, I said, no, this is not time to give up. This is not time to throw in the towel. This is not time to give up the fight. You've got purpose. And then sometimes you tell yourself that you feel as if, why is it this not happen? Why is this happening to me? Why didn't this happen to somebody else? Why? Why did this have to happen to me? But you know what? God chose you because He knows. He chose me because He knows that I can do it. And sitting here tonight as a strong, powerful Black woman, fighting to live, fighting when you have so many people out there who may not have to fight to live, may not have to fight to go to dialysis. And you want to give up? No. I am not giving up the fight. The challenges sometimes come. It is so much, it is hard, it is tough. It's such a difficult task. But I said today, I always get up with a smile and said, I will make it today. I will stand tall. I will fight back. And as I said, I didn't give up. Today, I am a woman that would have started my own nonprofit. I've started my own nonprofit. From that, I started my own show, my own show on the radio, the Gigi Show. But I did not give up. And I don't think that any person out there, do not need to give up. Keep going. Listen, there may have persons may come and speak ill things or negative things to you and tell you that, oh, you can't make it. What are you doing? Drown out the noise, but keep going. Keep tapping the screen, guys, because I need someone to hear this message tonight. I need someone to hear this message tonight. I did not give up. Listen, I lead a team of women. I'm telling you, what I do is that I plan retreats and I tell women, despite of everything that you're facing and you're going through, you cannot afford to throw in the towel. You got what it takes. One more time, reach down deep on the inside and pull up what is inside of you. And one more time. Tell yourself one more time. Every time you feel like you want to give up, say one more time. Every time you feel like you want to throw in the towel, one more time. Every time you feel like I'm going to quit, one more time. One more time. So keep going. Keep pushing. Keep pushing yourself. You got what it takes. Right? And I want to say, once you are a person, you're living with a kidney disease, don't be afraid to let persons know. Right? Don't let persons, don't let the person, to let person afraid to let you know. No one goes into the store to purchase these sicknesses, and that is why I use my story to help persons out there and to empower you, to tell you that you got it. You got what it takes to make it work for you. You will make it. And as I said, I would have started a nonprofit. I started my own show on the radio. I started businesses. I do retreats. Hey man, listen. And if I ain't succumb to the pain, you can't succumb to the pain. You're in a better, you should be, I should say you're in a little better position. You have more time. And you don't want to say. I even do expos. I'm getting ready to do my second expo coming up in August. You have a business and you are in the New York area, you can able to come out to the Women in Business Expo. I help them drive women. Listen, I tell you, I did not give up. So you should not give up also. Keep going, keep pressing on. Fight for what you want. Fight for what you believe in. And watch your life change. Ain't nobody coming to save you. No one came to save me but God, who I depended on. No one came to save me, but God saved me from all the heartache. Sometimes, some days I get up, I feel down, because it's a hard and a difficult task. It's a difficult something to move forward to doing dialysis. You become tired. You become weary. It's like you gotta do, but you know what? I get up and I go and I do it because there are persons who are depending on me. They ask me questions like, how have you done it? It's my willpower to make the difference in the lives of other persons and myself. Because when I come out here on the Club Gigi podcast and I empower you, I'm empowering myself. I'm empowering myself. I'm empowering myself. Once I come out here and I speak with you, I'm speaking to myself. It is an emotional journey. Sometimes you cry. Sometimes you cry, you don't even know why you're crying. But you know what? This is what keeps me going. This is what keeps me motivated. When persons would ask me, it's like, oh gosh, how did you make it? I made it this far because I'm a strong willed woman. And through the help of God, I would have made it this far. So living with kidney disease, sometimes you have the fear of uncertainty. Let me give you a little example on a situation that happened a couple of weeks ago that I'm still heartbroken. Um, a very good friend of mine, about a month ago, passed away with heart failure, with heart disease. We would sit right next to each other in the dialysis center. And when I get in, the first person I would see is her. We would talk. She's from my country. And until now, I'm still grieving her death. I went to dialysis. She would always make sure that I'm there. I would always make sure that she's there. I checked on her. But that one particular morning, I did not get into the center as yet. And I received a phone call asking if I heard what happened. She got a heart attack. And before she can get to the hospital, they've lost her, but they resuscitated her, and she was on the life support. But then eventually they took her off of life support, and then she died about 3 days after. It hurt me so much because I didn't expect to lose her because she was fighting for life. She was fighting for life. And you got so many people out there who are fighting to live. But I want to encourage and empower you today. I want to encourage you and empower you today. It doesn't matter what. You can make it. If God would have given me the power and the tenacity to go, keep going. I got you. I am not going nowhere. I'm getting ready to do my third retreat in October. And I use my story as a testament to tell them you can make it. I'm telling you, I didn't expect to be sitting here to do this. I should have been in the grave. But today I am excited to come and share my life with you. I'm excited to come and share my thoughts with you, to tell you living with kidney disease is not easy. And I want to encourage you out there to take care of your kidney, to take care of your those two little babies, because that can change your life drastically. You need your kidney to do the filtering of your blood. Not everybody, not everybody can handle doing dialysis. So tonight, I want to encourage you to stay strong. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And you will make it. You know, as I said, I'm getting ready to do so much more. I ain't going nowhere now. I'm not going anywhere now. I'm standing strong. I'm standing tall. I am excited about life. I go to the gym. I go to the gym. I do so much. So, I want to encourage, empower, motivate you tonight with this message to let you understand. A lot of times frustration comes. Frustration comes and it make you want to not do it no more. Makes you want to throw in the towel. But you know what? Don't throw in the towel. You're stronger than you think you are. 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 You're powerful. You got it. Go for it. Whatever it is that you want to do, whether you want to do that business, what is it you want to write a book? As a matter of fact, I've started writing my book with my story. I'm going to put it out there so the persons, for people like you and you and you, that can be encouraged from my story, from my life journey. I'm not afraid to tell my story. And you're going to hear a lot more about this. And you're going to hear a lot more about my life journey. I want to come back to talk to you about doing that, about not only doing dialysis, it's also about the kind of food you eat as a dialysis patient. I want to encourage you tonight. Go check your kidneys. If you have not did so with your doctor, do a total checkup. Make sure that your doctor checked your kidneys. Make sure that you're fine. I can tell you, that I did not do what I was supposed to do when it comes to my kidneys. And that is why I'm here today. And I don't want you guys to be in the same position that I'm in tonight. But you know what? Listen, this still makes me excited to share my life, share my journey, share the word with you, to encourage you that doesn't matter what, you have what it takes to move forward. I also, I even forgot to let you guys know, at the end of every year, I hand out awards. I award persons out there, the Gigi Show Awards. If I had given up, you think I would have able to done all these things that I'm doing? No. But it will not make me stop. I will continue to go. I will continue to do it. I will continue to press on in doing what I'm doing for my community. My nonprofit, the Gigi Show Award, my show, my retreats, all I started by just sitting and thinking how I can, and even my expos. As I said, I have an expo that's coming up in August. That's my plan right now. The Know Your Word Business Expo. So tonight, I want to leave a little word with you and a little encouragement. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. You got what it takes to be powerful, resilient, start a business. Start it. Write that book. Go back to school. Get your master's. Whatever it is that you wish to, stop procrastinating. Stop telling yourself that I will not be able to do it. You can do it. Even sometimes in my pain, I tell myself that I can do it and I will do it. So tonight, be encouraged, be motivated, take a lesson, learn from what I would have said here to you tonight. Don't sit and wait. Don't sit and wait for anyone to come and do it. No one is going to come and save you. Stop procrastinating. Stop telling yourself that I can't do it. I don't have what it takes. No one is going to listen to me. When I started my radio show, I didn't know that anyone was going to listen to me. I never thought that someone was going to be listening and hearing me out. But yes, I've motivated life. I've empowered persons out there. And that is why I'm doing this again. And that is why I've stepped up a notch and I started the Club Gigi podcast. I'll be bringing persons on to my podcast where I can encourage you and empower you, have persons tell their stories, where they came from. So this podcast is all about empowering you, encouraging you, to you not to stop. Keep pushing, keep going. You have what it takes. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the evening. Be blessed. I love you, and I'll see you on Tuesday again on the next Club Gigi podcast. Have yourself a wonderful night. Bye-bye.